Have you ever caught yourself daydreaming and wished you could snap your fingers to make that dream real? What if I told you that wishful thinking isn't just harmless fantasy, but actually the gateway to hacking the very fabric of your life? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving into 3 powerful Neville Goddard secrets that could change everything you think you know about reality. Now, I know this might sound a little too good to be true, like a sci-fi movie plot. But trust me, once we unlock these methods, you'll realize just how malleable and fluid your world can be. It's almost like stepping onto a new planet, where the usual limits no longer apply. So, buckle up. If you've been craving a breakthrough, if you've been desperate to shift the story of your life, these next few minutes could spark the biggest transformation you've ever experienced. The mind behind the curtain. Before we get into the practical hacks, let's talk about the man behind them, Neville Goddard. He's not your typical motivational speaker. He was a mystic, someone who believed that our minds don't just passively absorb reality, they actively project it. Think of your mind like a movie projector in a dark theater. The film your thoughts, assumptions, and beliefs plays across the silver screen of everyday life, creating the drama you call my world. That means everything you see, touch, taste, or experience is really an outward reflection of your internal state. This might sound like a fancy theory until you remember how many times your mood has shaped your day. Ever woken up grumpy and noticed everything went wrong from morning to night? Or, on the flip side, felt on top of the world, an opportunity seemed to pop out of nowhere? According to Neville, that's no coincidence. It's your consciousness, your awareness, creating ripples in the fabric of your daily experience. The beauty of his philosophy. If you want to transform your life, you don't fight the outside circumstances. You learn to steer the projector your mind. This is where his 3 hidden in plain sight secrets come in. Ready to discover them? Secret 1: the power of revision. Let's start with something most of us wish we had on speed dial: a time machine. Don't we all occasionally fantasize about traveling back to rewrite one humiliating memory or that huge missed opportunity? Neville claimed you can do exactly that without a literal DeLorean or a flux capacitor through something he called revision. What is revision exactly? In simple terms, revision is imagining a different, better outcome for a memory that didn't go as you wanted. Maybe you bombed a job interview, had an argument with your best friend, or faced an embarrassing moment at a family gathering that still makes you cringe. With revision, you close your eyes, replay that scene in your head, and tweak the script so it unfolds in the ideal way. Instead of forgetting your answers at the interview, envision yourself confident, articulate, walking out with a new job offer. Instead of that argument spiraling out of control, picture you and your friend bonding deeper through honest conversation. It's basically edit undo for your memories. But why does it work? Think about it. Your subconscious mind doesn't differentiate between an event you vividly imagine and one you physically lived through. So, when you visualize a new version of the past, complete with all the sights, sounds, and especially feelings, you're effectively feeding your brain a new narrative. That fresh narrative shifts your self-image, your emotional baggage, and even your future outcomes. It's like how updating a piece of software can instantly fix the glitches in your phone. By revising old events, you resolve the emotional and mental bugs that keep tripping you up in the present. How to do it? Step by step. Pick a memory that still stings or tugs at your emotions. Close your eyes and feel yourself back in that moment. Who was there? What time of day it was? How you felt? Once you've landed in that scene, alter the script. See and feel everything going the way you wish it had. Replace the tension with understanding, the failure with triumph. Most importantly, immerse yourself in the new emotions. Let relief, pride, and joy soak in. Open your eyes and for just a moment, believe that this new version is the one that actually happened. Repeating this for just a few minutes a day can have surprising results. Don't be shocked if your relationships improve or past wounds lose their sting. It's like you're hacking the code of your reality from the inside out. Secret 2: living in the end. Now that you know how to fix the past, let's talk about how to shape the future. A lot of gurus teach the power of visualization, but Neville's take is slightly more potent, called living in the end. Picture it this way: if your life is a canvas, living in the end is painting the final image you desire right from the start. What does that even mean, living in the end? Instead of hoping and praying for the day you'll be wealthy, in love, or thriving in your dream job, you assume in your mind that you already are. That might sound a bit like make-believe, but remember, your subconscious mind plays by different rules than your logical brain. When you consistently hold onto the mental and emotional state of your wish fulfilled, your subconscious rearranges your external world to match it. Imagine you're an actor rehearsing a role in a play where your character is confident, successful, and deeply loved. You wouldn't say, "I hope I can memorize these lines." You'd practice the lines and embody that role, letting the character's emotions become yours. In the same way, living in the end is about being that future version of yourself, right here in the present. How to apply this daily? Pick your heart's deepest desire. Think big, not just a small step. Maybe you want to start your own business or finally find your soulmate. Close your eyes and sink into the feeling of already having it. What does the world look like through the eyes of someone who's already there? Breathe in that sense of accomplishment, security, or excitement. Whenever doubt creeps in, which it inevitably will, gently redirect your focus back to this fulfilled state. Doubt is like an annoying commercial break, but you have the remote to switch back to your show. Integrate this feeling into your mundane tasks. Washing the dishes? Do it as though you're already the successful entrepreneur or beloved partner. Driving to work? Feel the aura of your wish fulfilled radiating around you. Over time, this consistent mental practice seeps into your subconscious, and your external life will start reflecting what you've been carrying inside. It's magical and practical at the same time, like a magnet attracting experiences that resonate with your new internal frequency. Secret 3: embracing the silence. Okay, so we've covered rewriting your past and living your future right now. But there's one more puzzle piece that Neville emphasized, which is so simple, it's often overlooked. Silence, the art of turning down the volume on the outside world so you can hear the whispers of your own creative power. Let's face it, we live in a noisy age. Our phones ping constantly with notifications, our social feeds are bottomless, and everyone has an opinion about everything. It's like being stuck in Times Square at rush hour 24/7. Now, imagine stepping into a serene meadow with no distractions, no hustle, just you, your breath, and the gentle hum of nature. That's the mental space you tap into when you practice silence or meditation. Why is this so crucial? Because when the mental chatter dies down, you gain direct access to your true creative center, the part of you that shapes reality. It's like standing in the cockpit of the plane you've been riding in autopilot all these years. Once you settle into silence, you realize you can direct your course. You see, your thoughts are the commands, and your emotions fuel them. If your mind is flooded with stress, scattered worries, or random negativity, you end up directing your life path to places you don't really want to go. Try this simple exercise. Find a quiet corner where you won't be disturbed, maybe in the morning before the world wakes up, or at night when everyone's asleep. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Notice any tension in your body and allow it to soften. When a thought pops up, because it will, imagine it like a cloud passing across the sky. Let it drift on. No need to judge it or engage with it. After a few minutes, shift your focus to a single calming phrase. or word like peace or I am. Whisper it internally, gently, matching your breathing rhythm. Keep this up for 5 to 10 minutes at first. Over time, you'll find that silence becomes a wellspring of clarity and renewal, helping you seamlessly apply the other two secrets, revision and living in the end, without the usual mental turbulence. Stepping into your power. Let's pause for a moment and reflect. You've just discovered 3 potent secrets: revision, living in the end, and embracing silence. These aren't just abstract concepts to read about. They're more like well-tested tools you can use daily. Think of them as cheat codes for the game of life, allowing you to alter your story from the inside out. But here's a question: are you truly ready to step into this power? Because once you do, you can't blame your parents, boss, or the government for how your life turns out. That can feel scary, but it's also insanely liberating. You realize that you are the dreamer creating the dream, even if you didn't know it. Common pitfalls and how to overcome them. Before we wrap this up, let's talk about a few common pitfalls. Because, let's be honest, when you start practicing these secrets, life doesn't automatically turn into a Disney fairy tale by tomorrow. Obstacles show up often in the shape of doubt, impatience, and old habits. Here's how to navigate them. Doubt. You start revising a memory, but your inner skeptic goes, "Who are you kidding? That's not how it actually happened." Acknowledge the doubt, then gently reaffirm your revised scene. Over time, your inner critic quiets down as your subconscious gets on board. Impatience. We live in a fast food world where everything is demanded now. But consciousness doesn't always move at the speed of an Instagram refresh. Keep at it. Persistence is key. The intangible reality you're creating will find its way into tangible form if you keep feeding it. Old habits. You might slip back into negative thinking or complaining. When that happens, don't beat yourself up. Just notice and correct course, like adjusting the sails on a boat. Remember, you're in it for the long haul. Real-life application. Let's bring all this back down to earth with a quick real-life analogy. Suppose you've had trouble finding stable, fulfilling work. Start your day with a few minutes of silence, letting your mind settle. Then practice living in the end. Envision yourself with a career that lights you up. Imagine waking up feeling excited for your day, having colleagues who respect your talents, and receiving abundant pay. At night, if you recall any negative feelings or rejections throughout the day, use revision. Replay that job rejection call or awkward interview, but now re-script it so you're offered the position, or better yet, experience a scenario where you feel valued and optimistic. Over time, this mental and emotional shift translates into how you carry yourself. You radiate confidence in interviews, you exude positivity in interactions, and suddenly, the opportunities that align with your new state of mind start showing up. It's not magic in the fairy tale sense. It's magic in the sense that your inner world is shaping your outer experiences. And that's the essence of Neville's teachings. You're not bending spoons with your mind though. Who knows, maybe you could. You're simply recognizing that your consciousness is already the wellspring of every reality you face. Calling forth the dreamer. Neville often said, we're all playing multiple roles. We're the actor in our life's movie, and the audience watching it, and the screenwriter. That can feel like a paradox, but it really means we have more power than we realize. If you don't like how your current act is going, revise the script. If you want a different ending, live it in your mind first. Which begs the question, what script are you going to write now? Are you going to replay the tired lines of, I can't, I'm stuck, it's too late? Or are you stepping into a new persona where possibility is your middle name? A new reality awaits. Maybe you're watching this because a part of you knows there's more to life than waking up, going to a job you dislike, and yearning for the weekend. A part of you senses a deeper truth, that you're not just a speck in a random universe, but a dynamic creator. And guess what? You're right, The universe doesn't just allow you to shape your reality, it depends on you to do it. We're all co-creating this grand tapestry, and every thread you weave affects the bigger picture. And here's the best part: as you improve your own life, you naturally lift others. Your newfound confidence or generosity ripples through your family, your workplace, even random strangers you meet. It's like adding a bright color to a collective painting. Suddenly the entire masterpiece looks more alive. Your next step. So where do you go from here? Let's boil it down. Try silence for a week, even if it's just 5 minutes each morning or before you go to bed. Use this to center yourself. Pick one event to revise, maybe a recent argument or a disappointment. Rewrite it in your mind. See how it transforms your emotional state going forward. Live in one desired end. Choose a single big wish: health, prosperity, love, you name it. Spend a few moments each day imagining what life looks like when it's already fulfilled. Bask in that feeling as if you're strolling through your dream scenario in real time. Give it a week. Notice any subtle shifts. Could be improved mood, unexpected phone calls, or even a sudden breakthrough. Keep track in a journal if you'd like. Sometimes seeing those synchronicities on paper is a powerful motivator. Look, maybe you're skeptical. That's okay. After all, we're not taught in school that our consciousness is the prime mover of our reality. But if there's any part of you that feels a spark, a sense of what if this is real, I dare you to test it for yourself. Apply these 3 secrets with an open mind and watch what unfolds. Remember, knowledge is worthless without application. You didn't come this far just to remain an observer. You're here because a deeper part of you is ready for change, ready to step out of the spectator seat and onto the grand stage of your own life. So, take that next step. Try these techniques, and if your reality starts shifting in ways that shock and amaze you, come back and let me know. Because we're all on this journey together, and every success story is proof that the door to infinite possibility is open for us all. If this resonated with you, if you feel the stirring of something new, hit that subscribe button, share this message with a friend who needs a dose of hope, and let's start rewriting the narrative of our lives together. Until next time, remember, you are more powerful than you've ever been led to believe. Claim that power, live from it, and watch the simulation bend in response to you, the conscious creator of your reality. Thank you for watching, and here's to the life you've always dreamed of, waiting for you to step up and claim it.